My name is Andrew Breiter-Wu. I wanted to talk about structuring a solar project from a property owner's perspective. There are millions and millions of acres out there that property owners want to use for solar generation. They want to monetize. They're not able to really find a source or a use for that land. And with Breiter Planet Properties, we have a number of interested property owners that come to us that want to bring projects over to us. And I wanted to give just a brief overview of the two main components of a solar project that can make it or break it. The first is coming up with a property. In this case, if I'm speaking to you as a property owner, you've got that property. Let's say this piece of mail is the property. Beautiful. It's clear, it's green, it looks nice, and let's say there's no water, so we'll move the water away from it. And it's just an open lot of land. Let's grab some sun. It's sunny most of the day. You don't have any obstructions, no trees, nothing. Just an open lot of land. So, you bring it to me. You bring it to Breiter Planet Properties. And you're like, alright, I got land. We appreciate that. We love it when you guys reach out to us and you submit your properties or you engage us about your property. We're thrilled to hear from you. So, we have the given land. What we take a look at is first two main things. We have a land. Do we have an energy offtaker or someone that's going to consume that electricity? In select states in the Northeast, some in the Midwest, there is something called a feed-in tariff or basically a rate that the utility is willing to purchase electricity produced from renewables. Typically, this is applying to solar and wind most of the time in this country, but in our case, we're just talking about solar. If there is a feed-in tariff, then that given land and that sunlight that's producing solar energy from the system we've installed, that's all being fed to the grid, and the grid's using it for their purposes. Okay? So a challenge that comes up is when we get land that's not in a region or a state that has a program that will compensate you for that electricity. So we just have land. We love land. I think most of America loves land. So the problem is, who's going to consume that energy? We will try our best to connect with corporate offtakers that are operating large facilities that have high energy demands and can possibly do some sort of virtual net metering project if the state prohibits it or allows it, And that is part of our expertise, is engaging our network of clients that have that energy demand but don't have the site, and vice versa. So with our network of projects, partners, property owners, energy off-takers, we're able to really work to make the project happen if possible. There are many cases that we exhaust all resources and we're unable to successfully execute that project. It's possible. It happens all the time. And in that case, we'll let you know that we've had our team assess the property, establish that it could be a good fit. If we're able to find an off-taker, we might have to put the project on hold. But if you live in states, and we're happy to educate you, this video I'm not going to talk about all the states that we can help you in. We are a national and international firm. We're operating on projects that come in from across the globe. But really our expertise with our backend team is to be able to properly assess the project, assess the site before we bring it into one of our partners. We've developed a vast network of development partners and finance partners that allow us to work closely with them to figure out the best partner for the project, make sure the project can pencil out financially, and we do the best we can to make that happen. So that's just a brief overview. We've had an uptick in properties coming into our firm. Just wanted to educate you. Don't inhibit submitting a project. I definitely go to our homepage, submit projects, engage us, chat with us, email me. I'll put all of our details below. We want to hear from you. If we can't work with you on a certain project, we can explore other properties. We're here for you. Bring us your portfolio. We're happy to take a look. Andrew Breiter-Wu, president of Breiter Planet Properties. We're here to help to bring solar access to all.